Alright, y'all, I'm in Brussels right now. It's cold as shit. I'm just happy it ain't snowing. Y'all know I'm from LA. We ain't for this weather, but golly, it's cold, man. All right, guys, above you can see my Patreon, and you guys can see the content that I put out. A lot of exclusive videos and great content on there. Besides just ladies, it's travel advice, information on business, and I think will be in you guys' benefit to check that out because there's a lot of stuff going on. Right now, I'm in the area of Brussels. This is the major city inside of Belgium. Belgium, of course, is known for its chocolates, its history, and a lot more things too. I was just taking a walk through the city, and I discovered, basically, I guess you would call this almost like a Times Square. It was very cool to see, a different environment, as I've been to Europe before, but this is the first time I'm exactly putting it on YouTube for you guys to see. One thing you'll notice about Brussels, or just like most countries inside of Europe, the country of Belgium, or whether you're in France or in Italy, wherever, you'll realize that they keep things that are telling of their history. Of course, you'll always see the statues. Of course, you'll see the cathedrals. And even right here, I'm playing a tune that I guess this box was put here like years ago. There was a whole history behind it and all this stuff. But they keep things that are telling of their history, which I really like. And while the history might be grim, it might be dark, it might be brutal, I think there's still a lot of benefits for them having their history. I need something that says that I've been to Belgium. Just some little chocolate so I can say I had authentic Belgian chocolate. Okay. What you got for me? Which one? Give me something small, like something like that I can just take real quick.
There's truffles.
Okay.
The bars are good. Also
Yeah.
those.
Okay.
And there's like one with bars as well. And also these.
Okay. Oh, these are little samples, huh?
Yeah, you can try. Yeah, you might have seen this the first time.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen this. So I just put the money right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do y'all have this? Like,
Because they don't trust us.
they don't trust y'all? Damn, that's cold. All right, cool. Appreciate that. All right. Cool. So can you just tell me real quick, traditionally in Belgium, they eat the fries with mayo, right?
Yeah, and
Okay.
also because we cook them in the beef fat.
Oh,
It's
okay.
vegetarian oil. That's why they are famous.
Okay. That's good to know. I appreciate that. All right, I was about to stop it there, but then I saw another little spot to get some Belgian waffles. So I was like, okay, if I'm in Belgium, I got to try the Belgian waffles, the Belgian chocolate, and, the Belgian fries, So that's why I made it to this restaurant. I got a lot of stuff, and we was just about to try it out, basically. Their traditional sauce with their French fries, which is called chips in Europe, is a mayonnaise, which is actually crazy, right? I give them fries a 4 out of 10. Hey, yeah, I know I said 4 out of 10 for the fries, but it's only because the fries tasted so fattening. Of course, they use beef fat instead of traditional vegetable oil to cook it. So I can imagine some fat person giving those fries an 8 out of 10, though. I'm trying authentic Belgian chocolate. Yeah, they did that good. Got this little waffle. This ain't Waffle House waffles, though. It's a Belgian waffle. The chocolate 8 out of 10 and the waffle 6 out of 10. All right, y'all. That concludes the food portion of this video. Y'all see me being a fat ass. So y'all know I done had me a good little meal. So then after that, I went to a place called the Chocolate Museum. I don't really think I have to explain to you guys about what the Chocolate Museum is for, as you guys can probably read from the title. But after that, I took a walk and, I just kind of thought to myself, right? Europeans and Americans are very different people, as I've been to many countries in Europe, but this is the first time I've actually recorded it for you guys to see. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, it might be really beneficial to actually record a European speak versus a person in America. I feel like me personally, I get along more with European people. I feel like European people are a bit more welcoming too. And I know this is maybe not the same as, a lot of you guys might be familiar with. But I just ran into so many cool people in Belgium specifically and other countries in Europe. And, I can see myself, maybe getting a small home over there. Anyways, right now I'm about to go ahead and talk about life and talk about how, conformity is not always the answer. So, Traveltriberaw, take it away. Even though I might not approve of everything, they definitely keep their culture, their traditions. I respect it, man. I respect it, See, me personally, I'm a big believer in, African culture and, Black legacy building, Pan-Africanism, some people say. I'm strong in my beliefs. You know what I'm saying? White people, they can definitely respect me. You know what I'm saying? What they can't respect is conformists. People that conform to them, conform to their beliefs. And that's what you see in a society today. Everybody trying to conform, to appease to people that do not care about you. So some may wonder why I'm even out here in Belgium in the first place. Some may wonder why. Well, I'll say that it's business, my business. And I've realized another thing while traveling. I guess you guys can call it another revelation. This is back to my audio, by the way, not the audio from the video. So if it looks like I'm talking about something completely different in the video, that's because I was mainly talking about, all the good people that I ran into at that moment. But I will say this, something that I also think is very important to note about European countries, especially when you compare them to African countries, is that Africa is not unified. I've definitely seen that Europe, the countries within are very unified in some capacity, maybe not in all capacities, right? Because as we can see, there are certain things that are going on nearby their soil and even on some of their own lands. But I've definitely realized that the Europeans get along a bit better than the Africans. You have two big powerhouses, right? You have Nigeria, you have South Africa. I've made multiple videos on the fact that, Nigerians and South Africans should team up in some capacity and, maybe work together if they're ever looking to destroy the colonizers that are, taking over their countries and destroying it. But instead, what do we hear? I didn't really hear too much backlash from the Nigerians, but I definitely heard a lot of backlash from the South Africans. And it seems as though the South Africans feel like they're on top. And I'm speaking specifically on the Black South Africans. They feel like they're on top because, they have a white government and they feel like the white government actually cares about them. When I went to Cape Town, all I saw was Black workers and white people living a great life like me. So, it's kind of unfortunate that people are living in so much delusion. I will say that something that keeps Africa, degenerative is that they have bad work ethics. They have, bad understanding of time, which also means they're going to have a bad understanding of legacy. For instance, you give someone a great job, like I've paid people, and I've given them maybe 3 times what their job was paying them. And these foolish people decide to, instead of work hard and, take the business as if it was their own, they go ahead and try to finesse me or swindle me so that they can, get some extra money for that day. And instead, all they leave with is, getting fired, and why I say they have a bad understanding of time is because time and work goes hand in hand. You put in the work and you put in the time. That's how you live the life that you were destined to live. Unfortunately, I feel as though my African brothers and sisters only think they'll be living for one day. So you'll notice a lot of times they try to finesse so that they can make money in that business for that day, not understanding if they put the time and work into something, they will have something that shows of that. You will have the money that you always have wanted. You will have the life that you always have desired. Your children will come into a world and they can say, thank you for bringing me into a life of not poverty or having to be a scam artist, a life where, I actually get to live a realistic life with a business passed down to me from my father or a trade passed down from me to me from my mother or father, et cetera, et cetera. Right now, I'm about to get a massage. It's going to be very relaxing. So until next time, Holla.